You're on me right now?
Piling on. We're gonna pound them. The energy has to stay here in the dugout, right? Every time. Hey, energy high mode here. Energy high mode. Let's go, White. Secure that G, that a girl.
Hey, coach. Yeah. What's the score?
1-0.
1-0, you guys? Hey, 1-0, good guys.
Hey. No, stops right now. Let's go. Let's play ball.
Hey, 2 outs. Get the last one.
All right, kids, that way to start. Hey, 2 here, 2 here.
I said it was a 1-1 count. It's a 2-1 count now.
You're fine. You're fine. Here we go.
Hey, here we go, Carp. What do you say, Tulo? What do you say, Tulo?
Here we go, Carp.
Attack ball.
Here we go, Tulo. Right here, bud. Your circle, kid. Good.
Hey, right here, Carp. Right here, Carp. Go after her, kid. Hey, be the lion out there. Be the lion.
Your circle, kid. Let's go. Here we go, Carp. You got it. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5.
You got 2 down. Here we go, right? Here we go.
Here we go, Carp. Here we go, Carp.
Oh, that's not it.
Win this, Carp. Win this.
That way, hey. Hey, we're 2. We got 2 here. 2 here. Hey, that way to hop.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on the runner here and where the ball goes. I'll follow the ball and then go to lead runner. I'll try to follow. You get what I'm saying, right, Keith?
Hey, go get her, Cars. Go get her, Cars.
I'm glad we have a young catcher. That's a good thing.
No.
25, you're right in the way. Oh, should I have told you that? I can communicate to you what I'm thinking, if you want that. I want to hear them all. First baseman's in the way.
We're all right. Hey, let's go. Two down. Two down.
This camera, we are picking up audio here. So you know. Yeah, now that we're live.
Right here, 2-0. Right here, kid. Fight for it here. Fight for it, Cars.
That was a good frame there.
All night long, right there. Let's go, kid.
Are you on commercial? Are we going to commercial right now? We're not doing it on the first game, that's right, okay. Well, tell me when you're off of me. I mean, I've got the huddle, so. I mean, whatever you want is really what. You want a moonshot, Keith? Bottom two, 1-0, good guys. Brandon loves the ticker. Is Dylan not coming tonight? I guess I didn't look that closely at the schedule. I thought he was coming tonight on the radio this morning. I mean, I've got, the pitcher warming up here. I need to refill my water bottle. I'm thirsty. What's supposed to loop? There's probably a loop setting. To be honest, for some reason, I don't use the ticker, to be honest. I forgot about all the chatter in softball. I think they love free bases. I figured once the ball goes into play, you're switching to me. I'm assuming that. Talk soccer. Thank you for the reminder. What do you want? Do you want me to take the ball and the bunt, or do you want me to take the lead runner and third? All right. Foul.
Hey, find a way, Steve, find a way.
Yeah, tell Brandon I never use the ticker, so that's half the problem. Bases are. The Stream Deck, yeah, it should be set up, but it's really like replays and switching camera. You can't add a run on that. Second and third, another run for the good guys. Isn't this the stud center field? I forgot. Isn't she like a freshman too? That's Brandon. Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, she just smoked that. She's on second. Oh, I guess I keep forgetting my camera mic is on. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in. We got the Marshalltown girls over there too. Do we have two on base, or is that the batter talking to me? That's the batter. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I might just. No, I'm done. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what they're doing here. Yeah, I wonder if he's dug out. I don't know. Right inside the gate. I'm gonna wait for one of the coaches and ask him. I can fill up my water. She's gonna steal second. Replay? Yeah, you can click that on between innings. She's gonna go for a walk here. It's just 3, I think. 3-1. Go.
Riley, be careful on that one. You're pushing you back. I know you're friends, but he doesn't know that. So just be smart about it, okay?
Hey, Coach, you got it.
No. This is the rear again.
That girl, B. Nice play. Okay.
So I ran out of water quick.
We got good old ice water.
Yeah, I got water. I hope you heard all that. Are you still on me? Oh, are you on me? I thought you were on me, so. I don't know. It all works. We're here. Mm-hmm. So is our white balance on right now then? I'm gonna slow it out.
Up that throw all the way from left field, right? Okay.
Probably telling you I'm talking too loud. He's probably texting me. Sorry.
Hey, B. Yeah, most important out is that one. Good job.
Actually, perfect shot.
Hey, we got two here. Two white. Oh, by the way, Coach, don't let Kingsley run in there. My brain didn't click when she got on base. She should have had a courtesy run.
It didn't click for me either, so.
Just help me out with that. Vance, you can help me out with that too.
I'll put her in charge. Have her run. Who do you have it run?
I'll probably able to carry first.
Okay, that means you. Careful, kids! Okay. Then tell us next time.
Yeah, sometimes my brain doesn't register things sometimes. I'm just so happy with the hit and whatever.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't even thinking.
Hey, we're good. Two down. Two down.
Courtesy. Number 2 courtesy.
Hey, wait, here we go.
Let's go, 2-5.
Hey, making plays, Mike. Talking here. Talking here.
Great pick. Great pick.
Look at that fastball. that's a good pitch there, 20. Good pitch there.
Stay on top, kid. Stay on top. Ava, baby!
Oh yeah, give us the ground. Give us the roar. Come on. Come on, do it.
I claim that's my outfielder. Hey, right here, Ab. It's already a struggle, baby.
Pinch runner here.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah, first here. Oh my god, that was a rough throw. Hey, someone find her a wristband. Actually, I got one. Yeah, it's good. Need one later. Do the wristband over there.
I don't want anything to go on that close to the camera anymore. You could flash to her because we can see her number, but that's your choice. Have Brandon tell him that it's a rookie cameraman, so. It was all PG, but I could still be heard. It makes me think that it's just a fuse. I'm no electrician.
Hey, make sure you deal with Emma. Emma.
Already did.
Alright, say it.
Already did.
Give it
It might
back.
be a holiday. Talk to it. Where was it? I mean, yeah, I mean, think about the building down in Florida that collapsed. You know, everybody kind of think about that too. I've got some cashews. I could eat those. There's no hours on face. You can't get me.
Deep breath. Here we go.
trackpad not working to switch cameras? There should be.
Nothing hurt.
Hey, up the middle, turn it. Up the middle, turn it.
Hey, let's go, three.
Roll it for me. Roll it for me. Here we go. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5.
Hey, you
go,
go,
kids.
Mark.
Hey, Innies, we gotta be all over there helping her out.
4, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. Everybody has a voice. Let's use it. Here we go.
Getting it out.
Right here.
Go get it. Peace, go. Let's go.
Hey, be there for it, B. You never know.
Let's go, three. Going right at her. Right at her, Peace, go.
Come on, team. Come on, team. Nothing.
Yeah, I got one pretty good. I'm getting the hang of this thing.
Hey, two outs here. Good hustle, Abe. Hey, great pitch there, 20. Go get her.
Hey, this is what you want to do.
one thing you'll learn, Keith, Brandon's always directing.
No, I was. Megan Ford.
I can go back here and correct it off of your mom's stuff.
That's why we're running so slow. Gotcha. That's what's going to take us down over radio. Yeah, I too thought season 8 of Game of Thrones was just jammed together. Hey, can you ask Brandon if he's got all the lineups and everything input? Okay.
Fire 1-5, straight 3 with some
PD of KFJB-TV. So. Well, that answers my question. While I didn't probably get it very zoomed in, I did at least get everything in the shot.
Bobcats are still getting out. That's the goal. Get out.
No, we're getting all of our stuff insured. State Farm, Jeff Linton, State Farm Insurance is paying for it. I mean, I've got that. Dylan didn't see me. I'm sad now.
Go for it. Lines on the right, kid. Hey, now is where we're challenged. Let's go. Rise up.
I need to zoom in more. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, that's one here. Turn it in, turn it in.
Not
Be ready,
sure.
Outies. Be ready, Outies. Make a play.
Confidence up there.
Come on, White. Hey, White, we're too quiet. Constant chatter. Constant chatter. Let's go. You gotta know you're there. You gotta know you're there, White. Every pitch here, White.
Look at three.
Emma, you ready? Emma, you ready?
Here you go, Ian.
No, I was. I just didn't apply it.
Hey, one out, one out. Get out, White, get out. Yeah, get me, Reagan. Great pitch, Em, great pitch, Em.
Yeah, we might want to address some in the second game.
Two down here, two down here.
Because I obviously don't have a shot at third base, right? Mm-hmm.
Nothing by you, King.
Working up there, you two.
Come on, White, every pitch.
Expect it. Expect the ball your way.
Come on, Bobcats, make a
Hey,
play.
want the ball your way, right? Want to make the last play.
Every blade of grass, G, every blade of grass. Good stop.
Good work, Ken.
Here we go, White, here we go, White.
Player 3-1.
They had two on there. Yeah, they should have. Hey, we gotta get insurance company to insure our equipment. $100 to any Bobcat that breaks one of our pieces of equipment. That's an easy sponsorship.
Hey, knock it down, infield, knock it down, keep it in front. Hey, let's stop the run there. Nice play, Jake.
Hey Keith, what are you doing?
Hey, Reagan. No, in.
Get that.
Runs on 3.
What's score? Okay, I'll double check everything.
pretty sure it's 7'5".
Oh, that's what we've got 6'4" too.
But the book has 6'4", so
Okay.
apparently, I swear it was 7'5". But I mean, I was one off on both of us, so it wasn't like I was giving anybody any more of an advantage.
Right. Hey, yeah, we got 6'4". HR. I did.
Good work, Kristen. Good work. Skateboard, can you count? 6. Sportsmanship. You want to spell that again? Oh, no. Yeah, go away. I'll give you something. I was trying not to do that for varsity. But that's 2.
Get a sub on here.
Ava, nobody stay smart. Nobody stay smart. What? Oh. Laney, nobody here.
good idea. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Very cool. This one has 116 feet. Okay. So you'll probably have to flip that. Sorry, I could have gotten that straight out for you.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Ava, be patient up there, be patient. She's coming slowly. Here you go, Ed. Stay smart, kid.
Maybe he was with somebody else.
Right your eggs, right your eggs.
Easy come, easy go, huh? Was it in your play? Lady. I'm Joe. It's Joe with Ted. We showed together at the car show. Where's your sister at? He's on deck.
Up, easy. Here you go, 2-1. Here you go, 2-1. Right here, Kate. I don't got a lot. I'm sorry. I'm going to steal them over there. Who has a full fan on there?
Bobcats can't afford a fan, huh?
We don't even have a scoreboard.
This is on the stick.
you, as usual.
Hey, good hit, kid, good hit. What do you say, 2-5? What do you say, 2-5?
Can you turn the AC in that press box before you leave?
Right your raise, right your raise. What do you say, Sixer? Hey, gotta stay back on it. Gotta stay back. Drive through your back hip, Six. Drive through the back hip. Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Not much you can do about that, Kristen.
Kristen. Kristen. Kristen. Come here.
Yeah, you'll never see. Typically, I'll throw to second base.
Now we're going. On the hit, going into a tie game. Come on, Em.
Good evening and welcome to the Bobcats softball complex. Earlier tonight, Bobcats in game number 1, what you saw right here on KFJB-TV, 16-4. It was a walk-off 3-run home run by Emma Stupp, as she got the home run to seal the deal and a 15-plus run differential and get their, the 10-plus run differential and 12 there as the final differential. But they get the win in game number 1. They go for win number 2 on the night as the Bobcats now 3-6 after victory in game 1 against the Des Moines East Scarletts. And the Scarletts so far this year 1-14 heading into this matchup. You're locked in to the pre-matchup show right here on KFJB-TV and also streaming at 1230kfjb.com as well as on the AM and the FM dial.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com. Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to Marshalltown.org.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
You should never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Welcome back into Bobcats softball tonight here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, still in dose alongside me. Zach Tomish, our producer, Keith Stewart on camera tonight. As game number 1 went to the Marshalltown Bobcats, got the win 16-4. Really good game. Things got tight in the middle. It was 6-4 at one point, but ended up closing things off in a really good fashion with a 3-run home run by Emma Stupp.
Yeah, it really came down to it. Seemed that the East Scarletts had figured out pitching, and they started getting some hits off of it. Bobcats were up 6-0, then very quickly it was 6-4, and then the floodgates just opened up, along with just seeing a shot by Emma Stupp. My question to you, Brandon, do you think she brags to her stepbrother Xander later and just says, you know, Xander, I've never seen you hit it that far?
Yeah, well, she's a very good stepsister and definitely did a nice job of nailing that ball out of there in game number 1. Hey, production of today's game all provided in part by Home Rental Center and Sales Company. Need it? Rent it. Home Rental Center and Sales Company in Marshalltown. Well, throughout the night, we'll get you scoreboard updates, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. Dylan, we already have a couple of scores pouring in from the early matchups.
Right, the Rams of Southeast Polk took care of the Valley Tigers 12-0, and in the second game there, Southeast Polk continues to lead Valley 5-0 at the end of 2. Colonesco baseball leads Riceville 5-1 at end of 4, and South Hardin boys beat Union Community 6-2. 3.
We will continue to keep you up to date on our scoreboard here at the stadium. All brought to you by your Marshalltown Hy-Vee. Of course, that scoreboard in the final in the first game, 16-4. Bobcats win that convincingly and get their third win of the season. Coming up, we will get starting lineups, all brought to you by Lily Mae Chocolates in Marshalltown. This is Bobcat Softball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
There's nothing like enjoying a bicycle ride on Lynn Creek Trail. The ride gets even better when you take a break at Wandering Creek Golf Club. No, not to golf, but to enjoy your favorite cold beverage. Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown is known for its premier golf course and its 2 full-swing simulators. But did you know it's right off the bike trail next to Grimes Farm? It's the perfect place to stop to relax under the pergola and enjoy a drink with friends. Travel the trails of Marshall County, but make Wandering Creek your destination.
Today's game is brought to you by Lennox Employees Credit Union, LennoxECU.com, Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce, Marshalltown, more than ever. Assured Partners, power through partnership. Legends American Grill, Marshalltown Steakhouse. Jensen Ford, with you every mile along the way.
Welcome back to Bobcat Softball here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis. Dylan Doze alongside me here tonight. All right, let's get tonight's starting lineup. All brought to you by Lily Mae Chocolates in Marshalltown, featuring 12 varieties of hand-scooped ice cream, including strawberry cheesecake, sea turtle, and peanut butter cup. Grab a scoop today at Lily Mae Chocolates in Marshalltown. Now here's a scoop on today's starting lineup. Let's get our Marshalltown Bobcats starting lineup first, as things tonight for the Bobcats in game number 2 after getting that 16-4 win in game 1. It'll be a Gianna Bonnie, as well as Ava Augustine, Kate Sandvik, Reagan Ford. Emma Stepp will be the designated player. She will hit for the catcher tonight, Kinsley Bowie. Lainey Danielson is at first base. Kristen Hayes, she's in right field. Claire Bohan is at the hot corner, batting in the 8-hole. And rounding out the starting 9, Kennedy Feldman, she's in left field tonight in game number 2 behind Jason Bowers, head coach for the Bobcats. All right, so East will begin things here in game number 2 at the plate first, as Ava Augustine will be the pitcher for the Bobcats in game number 2, as the Des Moines East Scarletts will send Luna Hernandez-Howard, Emerson McCarl, and Lively Hannawalt to the plate first. 1, 2, 3 in that East lineup. Ava Augustine will deliver one. Here's a pop fly to short right field, and no one calls for it out there in right. And Ford and Hayes cannot complete it. The runner's going to be into second safely as Lona Hernandez-Howard leads things off with a double.
Yeah, you really didn't hear a lot of communication there. It seemed that Ford kind of lost it up there, and then with Kristen Hayes playing deep in right field as the wind is blowing out tonight, just couldn't get there.
So off to a hot start here in game number 2. As the Bobcats get off to the hot start in game number 1. Bohan at third, over to first, the stretch, and got her. Out number 1 as Emerson McCarl grounds out. That is a 5-3 ground out for one away here in the top of the first inning. This will bring up Lively Hannawaltz, and she's playing the hot corner here tonight.
So, Lively. You wonder in Africa they will name the child after they're a year old based on their personality. So we don't do that here, but you wonder, does she have a peppy personality? That's my question to you, Brandon. Are you already over it here in the first inning?
Yeah, I'm over it. Not a question for me. I'm in no position to answer that, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So Ava Augustine working. She works a little more in the outfield this year, but of course a pivotal player on the mound, so she's been asked to get out there and pitch for the Bobcats. This is just her second game, her first start of the season, a 5.25 ERA. Still looking for her first strikeout of the season coming into this one. There's a pitch on the inner half. Bowie frames it, but not called a strike there.
You look at the Bobcats, a very young crew out there, with Ava Augustine being the exception, the senior pitching to a freshman here. Get the walk there, a little high and outside.
Boy, they're all over the place with their roster and their everything for East. I see Brooklyn Purdy is actually number 11, who's already out. We had a different number 11 on our roster. Here's a hot shot right back up the middle. It's going to be an RBI and a single for Hannawaltz. As she drives in Howard. And it's East 1-0 here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, Ava so far getting a bit too much of the plate, and the bats from East are not missing.
So bring up Graciela Fisher. Gracella Fisher, it looks like, left fielder.
And you see just the taking base. It's one of the interesting things from a softball versus baseball with that 60-foot base path. You will see a lot of catchers allowing that runner from first to second to go if there's a runner on third base.
Pitch misses a ball right there. I believe you have 2-0?
I have 2-0, yep.
So Fisher at the plate against Ava Augustine. Righty versus righty in the matchup. Already one run in. Runners at second and third for the Scarletts. Augustine fires in, and that one just a touch low. Boy, tight zone here tonight, 3-0.
You've got first base open, so you don't want to chock them full, but you also don't want to groove one with two runners in scoring position.
And that pitch will hit on the outer half. Boy, that was a...
It was a sundial worth a quarter of a sundial between the arm motion and the strike.
Yeah, for sure. Maya Hernandez-Howard at the plate as she has that 3-1 count, and she'll take a walk, and the bases are loaded as Fisher's at second, and over at third base, Hannawaltz. So bases juiced right here with just one out in the top of the first inning. We'll see a quick meeting on the pitcher's plate as we do have a courtesy runner in for the pitcher in Hernandez-Howard.
I have
who is that, a 28?
Aminata Yang.
Is that 28?
Yes.
Amanda Yang.
I think it's Aminata, or there is a misspelling in the...
that looks like Amanda to me.
Yeah, so I think it's a misspelling in the...
Perfect. Well, if it wasn't our first adversity we had to fight through tonight, we are currently running power from 100 yards away.
Yeah, no scoreboard so we really got to be paying attention to the strikes and balls here tonight. But I was all behind Amanada. If we want to go a different name, oh, man.
Anoop will get a charge into one and misplayed by the center fielder in Bonnie. She'll fire back in as 2 runs will score as East extends their lead here in the first. It's 3-0. Hannah Waltz and Fisher come in to score.
Yeah, that's a 2-base error. Gianna went back a little lackadaisically, and the ball just carried on her. It seems like she didn't get the depth she needed, and it went off the edge of the glove.
Well, and I've noticed this year that last year she got a lot of playing time and led off a lot of the games last year. But playing out there in center field, she's still learning that position. You can see and struggling at times to read how that ball's coming off the bat. She just did not get back in time to be able to field that one cleanly. A swing and a miss by Lily Robbins, and it's 0-1. We're in the top of the first inning, 3 runs in for East after the Bobcats won game number 1, 16-4. And here's a bloop shot to the right side of the infield. It's played by Ford and 2 away.
Yeah, very similar to the first hit of the game, but Ford was able to angle under it and get it. And back to Gianna, you and I were talking before the game, as just a freshman, has a chance to be one of the best Bobcat softball players in the last 10, 20 years, but definitely still learning that defensive side of the game.
Yeah. So Ava Augustine delivers here, and I believe it's 1-1 the count after we saw a first pitch strike. So Gracie, you want to try your luck at that one?
Yeah, that was low and away. That was a ball down there. What we now that we are out in the outfield, if we could get real demonstrative umps, that would help our job.
2-1, and a chop foul right underneath Bowie, and it's a 2-2 count.
Where's Leslie Nielsen in the baseball classic? And now I can't even think of the name of it, but Leslie Nielsen playing the ump as Reggie Jackson was the assassin in that film.
So Gracie Balalif at the plate, the right fielder. She'll take another hack at that one. That's foul.
2 strikes on her. See if Ava goes out of the zone or just keeps attacking on that.
Two counts. As Ava Augustine on the pitcher's plate comes set. She'll rock and fire, and it's high. A full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, Bobcats really want to get out of this inning. East averages just over 3 runs a game, and they already have 3 in the top of the first.
Here's a chopper right back up the middle. Might be enough for an out, and it will. What a great play right there at shortstop by Kate Sandvik. Records a 3rd out. 3 runs come across the plate in the top of the first for East. They have the lead right here on your home for the Cats. It's News Talk 1230 KFJB AM and 93.9 FM, and right here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
3-0. We head to the bottom of the first inning as the Bobcats will come to the plate this inning. It's Gianna Bonnie, Ava Augustine, Kate Sandvik, 1 through 3 will lead things off here tonight. Well, a good win in game number 1 for the Bobcats as they look to get things going, down already 3-0.
Yeah, Bobcat women 16-4. On the other side of the baseball-softball complex, the Bobcat boys in baseball were not as lucky as they ended up losing the top game of the Twin Bill 5-2.
So on the mound tonight, this will be the first start and first appearance on the season for the starting pitcher in Howard here tonight. Here's a bloop shot by Gianna Bonney. She'll round first hard. Will not go. Now the ball is overthrown, and on the air, an E8 will get Bonney to second base. So base knock leads things off for Bonney as she's active on the base pass, hitting .429 this season, 6 stolen bags, 7 runs, and we'll get her 8th as she gets all the way to second base here as Abe Augustine will dig in.
Yeah, this is where the Bobcats are stronger this year. The first 4 in that lineup, much more consistent offensively. Gianna Bonney batting over 400, Ava Augustine over 300 in that 2-hole. Gets one on the outside corner for a strike.
So first pitch strike right there on Ava Augustine, batting .333, 3 RBI this season.
Gianna's got great speed at second, so thinking anything in the outfield, she's going to be able to try to score.
Augustine will pop one up on the right side of the infield, and it's called for by Howard, the shortstop, and she'll record the out for out number 1. Fly out to the 6th position, so 1 away. Infield, it looks Maya Howard is the pitcher. She's pitching to Purdy. Hannah Walt at third, Howard at short, Robbins is at second. Nope is at first base. Fisher, Hannah Walt, Bailiff from left to right in the outfield for the Scarletts here tonight.
Yeah, we were talking about Kate Sandvig earlier. Here's a young lady that's already batting almost 500 on the year, just scratching the surface of her potential.
Yeah, leading the team in stolen bags as well with 7. Batting .467, as Dylan alluded to, 3 RBI. She has Gianna Bonney out there at second base. Pitch to Sandvik. Jams her a little bit inside. This one's going to be just down the line in left field, and it is fouled off for a strike.
Yeah, that left foul territory got a lot of work at the end of the first game and getting a little bit more work here tonight in the second game.
So 2-1 count. Sandvik, the left-handed batter. She's going to line this right to first, check back to second. It goes into the outfield. Bonney will stay at second, but what a good play by the first baseman over there in Nope as she'll make the out. And a liner right to the 3 position for out number 2. This will bring up Reagan Ford, who's at the Keystone tonight, batting .273 with a couple of RBI on the season. Right-handed batter versus the right-handed pitcher in Maya Howard.
Yeah, put that thing right on the line. That was a tailor-made double play. Nice play by the first baseman, but could not get the double up.
So Howard is going to fire it. A first pitch strike to Ford. As Gianna Bonney out there at second. Cats do not want to leave her stranded. After East struck for 3 in the top of the first inning, and the pitch is high, 1-1.
Yeah, this is where you have a team that sits at 1-14 on the year, having a big offensive top of the first. You want to get a couple back, not allowing that confidence to build.
Yeah, that is for sure. As watching for ball number 2 is Ford, high from Howard. 2-1. Softball World Series is off tonight. Florida State and Oklahoma.
Oklahoma has won. How many? Oh, my.
Ford sends a big pop up to center field. That will get over the center fielder, and Hanawalt as Bonney scores. It's a double and an RBI for Reagan Ford, her 3rd RBI of the season.
She just crushed that. Got it right on the barrel of the bat over center field and was able to cruise into second, but more importantly, Gianna scores from second base.
A big RBI right there as Bobcats with 2 down. Last thing they wanted to do was strand a runner on the base pass. Here's Stupp. She had a home run in game number 1, a 3-run shot, which pushed the Bobcats up to that 12-run lead, which ended that game, and it was a big moment, her first varsity home run of her career.
Yeah, she got all of it. Batting 125 coming into tonight. She luckily did not take out the window at the Bobcat Estates, though narrowly missing
close
on a foul ball, but better deposited in the soccer field practice field with a huge walk-off 3-run homer.
She'll a pitch upstairs to Emma Stepp. As Dylan Mitchin batting 125, 1 RBI coming into the night, but she increased that by 3 in one game.
Yeah, she just got a great look at that pitch.
You can tell that a strike right there. You can't tell with that, but finally we get the strike call. But you can tell with Emma Stepp, Kate Sandvik, Gianna Bonnie, some of the young
you saw
players.
Briley Danielson have a double in that first game.
I think she has already hit a home run this year as Danielson. Pop up to first, that'll end the inning. But Bobcats do push one across. A fly out by Emma Stepp will end things as making it as the first baseman. She'll make the catch. We head to the second. It's 3-1 East on top of Marshalltown on KFJB-TV.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
You're tuned in to Bobcat Softball on News Talk 1230, KFJB AM 93.9 FM, as well as right here on KFJB TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Hey, by the way, it's all free. We do not send you a bill. We do not charge. We do not take any of your card information. I only say that because my dad was asking the other day. He's like, now, do I have to pay if I want to subscribe to your YouTube? No, we went over this long conversation.
You can if you want.
You can, yeah. If you want to send me a monthly check, gladly take it. All right, let's get a scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines.
Ballard boys beat South Hamilton 11-4. Dubuque Wahlert Catholic girls beat Iowa City West in Game 1 11-0. And again, the Des Moines East Scarletts beat your Bobcats in baseball 5-2 in the first game, while the Bobcat softball won 16-4 in just 5 innings in Game 1.
9-hole hitter in Honey, Hannah Waltz, center fielder tonight. She'll lead off the top of the second inning as East has a 3-1 lead on your Marshalltown Bobcats. Ava Augustine out for her second inning of action on the pitcher's plate. She'll step on and engage. And she's ready to fire home. That one is going to be a little bit low and outside. I believe it's 1-1 the count, Dylan.
Yeah, as Ava struggled in that first inning was with walks. She put 2 people on, both came in to score. And really for her to be successful tonight, she's going to have to find that strike zone. No, we missed one there. They had not called the strike. That's going to be a walk.
All right, so Hannah Waltz will work a walk to begin the second inning, and batting for the second time tonight, Lona Howard, the shortstop, a double and a run scored to lead off this one.
Yeah, she hit them where they ain't, just right over second base in front of right field and deposit it right on the green.
Bunt shown. Runner will take a large lead, but head back there does Hannah Waltz. And Howard, I believe, did she take a strike on the outer half, or was that called a ball?
I believe it was a ball. I think she pulled back the bunt.
The bunt. All right.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult. We're operating without a net here tonight. No scoreboard. And delayed demonstration from behind the...
That is for sure. Runner goes. Tag applied. Yeah, got her right there. What a great play. The shortstop in Sandvik got the fire from Bowie, and they complete it. Caught stealing his Hannah Waltz.
Yeah, Kinsley Bowie came up throwing the freshman, put it right on the money, and the tag was down by Sandvik and got her by at least a step or two. That was a great play.
1-1 count, as that was a strike as well. So Howard at the plate. Ava Augustine got that out. Her defense going to work for her here in the top of the second inning. Ball taken down low and inside by Howard. 2-1.
It's a great job getting the runner off the base pass, getting an out underneath your belt, because in that first inning it just kind of snowballed a little bit on Ava and the Bobcats.
Ball hammered. 2 chops right to the second baseman and Ford. She'll go out, throw it back in as Sandvik will get it back to Augustine. And that's a tough one, but probably an error.
You're
calling it? Okay.
I would call it a single, but I could go either way.
It did take a. I mean, it's a tough. I mean, but it's not a. Usually, it's an uncharacteristic play that you have to make. Am I right?
I think so.
I don't usually ask Zach for his input, but what do you think? Was that a hit or an error? Okay.
All right.
Zach's with me.
Okay. Tie goes to the runner.
And if Ford has any objections, you can email Dylan. Sandvik backhand, it's short over to first. Not going to be in time, but a great play to keep that thing in the infield and keep the runner in Howard at second base. So Purdy is aboard.
One thing I've noticed about Kate initially in this game, she ranges pretty well to her right and left. She gets to most balls that would sneak through the out into the outfield. You just see as she continues to grow that'll get better and better.
I believe we're going to see a courtesy runner for Purdy, the catcher. And can't get a read on that number.
Looks to be Brooklyn Purdy. But she's at 11. So we're trying, folks. We're doing the best we can.
Okay,
with what
so I
we
think
have.
maybe they were going to sub her out, but maybe she came back in. Maybe they just had a quick meeting over there. So Purdy will keep running, and boy, this one is drilled to left center field. That is out of here. It is a 3-run home run for Lively Hannawalt to increases East leads 6-1.
Yeah, she absolutely crushed that, and I think that's actually going to be Graciela Fisher, right? It was Lively at a single the one before, right? Nope, you're right.
No,
You're
Purdy
right.
was
I
just the one on
apologize.
first base.
You were right.
Why are you trying to do this to me here tonight? We've already got enough going on. So a 3-run home run and 3 RBI. She now has 4 RBI on the night. She has a single and a 3-run homer. Lively Hannawalt right there drilled that one out as a meeting on the mound results in a pitching change. Step will be into pitch. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Bobcats softball right here on KFJB-TV.
Furniture and Mattress has your mattress. Every firmness, comfort, and support level, each at a great price. Make the investment today for a good night's sleep for years to come. McGregor's also has quality furniture for every room in your home. Beautiful, comfortable sofas, recliners, dinette sets, and office furniture to help you work and relax in comfort and style. McGregor's Furniture is proud to bring you quality furniture and great service, and they are proud to support Bobcat Athletics. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, downtown Marshalltown, open 7 days a week.
Taste the difference of Lily Mae chocolates, homemade, hand-dipped confections using only the highest quality chocolates and ingredients. It's the personal touch, made fresh in small batches daily. Enjoy creamy caramels that melt in your mouth. All a family tradition since 1939. Make gift-giving easy. Lily Mae chocolates for the holidays or any day. A taste experience that won't be found anywhere else.
It's just so good.
Today's game is brought to you by Pence Appliance and TV. For sales and service of everything appliance, come see the Pence team. Wells Fargo Advisors, Marshalltown, Marshalltown Community College, a step in the right direction. The Embers, independent living for active seniors. Marshalltown, a worldwide leader in tool manufacturing.
Graciela Fisher, left fielder, is at the plate. She had a strike on her. It's a 1-1 count now as we come back as a pitching change for the Marshalltown Bobcats. As into pitch now, it will be Emma Stump. This is her 5th appearance on the season. On the mound, and she'll miss just a little bit low. Emma Stump with a 4.20 ERA, a couple strikeouts coming into the night. She did pitch in game number 1 as well, but coming into the evening, she has 10 innings of action. Chopper to third. Oh, boy, they say that one was in play. And a stretch at first by Danielson, not in time. The throw from Bohan. And safe at first is going to be Graciela Fisher.
And then you can go back to Bohan misplaying it a little bit. Is that an error or a single? What say you?
Well, that's a single because she just beat out the throw.
No, Bohan did misplay it. It did leak out of her glove and come in. So we'll go first. We'll go first.
Okay, you're going E5?
That's what I would say.
Okay, all right. Whatever. Ruin my scorecard like that. First pitch fouled off. 0-1.
We're gonna let you in the comments decide. You be the scorekeeper. Is it an error or a single?
Just no negative comments about the broadcast tonight. We got power all the way half across the complex here. We got all sorts of things. But you know what? The most important thing, we got the game on and we got softball action.
And we've got each other. Don't forget that.
We'll probably hug it out by the third here tonight. Wild pitch by Stupp, and over to second goes Fisher.
Yeah, Stupp's just trying to find kind of that feel, that rhythm. Everything is low in the zone or not getting to the zone so far. That release point, she hasn't got that locked in.
Stupp winds up and fires on the 2-1. It's hammered to center. Bounty comes in. Runner will stay at second. So 2 away in the inning now, as that one caught by the center fielder and Bonnie. And this will bring up Cora Knoop. Nope. Are we settling on Knoop?
I think it's Knoop. Double O.
Knoop.
And I don't believe she works for a park and rec department in any part of Indiana. That's a Leslie Knope joke.
Treat yourself.
For those at home.
Nope. She reached on an error in center field, and right here from her catcher spot, Bowie hustles down the first base line to try to get a ball in foul territory. Not able to get there, but great effort by the catcher right there for the Bobcats.
Looking over here, Gianna made a nice play in center field before. You can tell she's much more confident coming in. She plays really deep. Just much more confident coming in on the ball than she is going back on it now.
Knoop will take a ball just outside, low and away. Stupp winds up, fires in, and that's going to be a ball just inside low, so 3-1, I believe the count now. Gabe Augustine, her line is done for the night. She gave up 6 runs, although Aaron there, not all of them earned runs, but just goes an inning and a third starting off the night tonight. She did not come in defensively, although she played game 1 in right field. Stupp, looks up, fires in. This one a pop up left side of the infield. Sandvik calls for it. She has the out. And the Bobcats give up 3. East Strands 1. We head to the bottom of the second. It's East 6, Marshalltown 1 on KFJB-TV.
City within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Bottom of the second, we head as the Bobcats are trailing 6-1. A 3-run home run extended that lead there in the top of the second inning for the East Scarletts. Maya Howard back out for her second inning of action for the Scarletts. She'll face off against the 6, 7, 8 batters. Lainey Danielson will lead things off for the Marshalltown Bobcats here tonight in the second inning. As you take a look at that Lily Mae Chocolates lineup for the Marshalltown Bobcats on KFJB-TV, as Gianna Bonnie scored the only run for the Cats there in the first.
Yeah, nice hit by Reagan Ford with that double, scored it. But the Bobcats have to get it locked down defensively. Emma Stupp, after struggling with her control early, was able to settle down and get the Bobcats out of the second.
There's a strike on the outer half to Lainey Danielson. Leads it off. Danielson still looking for her first hit of the season coming into the night. Oh, 1 on the outer half. Hits for another strike. 0-2.
And this is where you want to see Lainey be aggressive. She's got to protect that zone, but if you're struggling, you don't want to be sitting up there now being down 0-2 and being at the pitcher's mercy.
Howard loads up, fires home. One hop in front of the second baseman, and Robbins over to Knoop. And it is out number 1. A good play right there. It's a 4-3 ground out for Danielson in your scorecard. This bring up Kristen Hayes, the right fielder. A home run, 5 RBI, 4 stolen bags, batting .375 coming into the night.
Just another one that's just doing a really nice job at the bottom of the order. The senior showing some leadership.
Out front of that one, it's strike 1.
Yeah, great job pulling the string after a couple fastballs. Just went with the off speed and had Hayes way out in front of it.
Howard comes set, rocks and fires home, and swing and a miss. A little bit underneath for Hayes right there. It is 0-2. Howard gave up a hit to Gianna Bonney to lead off the game. But here in the second, working quickly with already 2 down. And a little bit out front again is Hayes as she gets on top of that one, fouls it off into the backstop. Rumblings of maybe new stands and new infield in the future for the softball complex.
I like it.
One project at a time, though, I suppose.
That's right.
Yeah, so now the football, track, soccer complex.
Yeah.
A lot of work being done there. There's a hit to center field off the bat by Hayes, and she'll keep that batting average up as a single with 1 away. She'll get aboard. This will bring up Claire Bohan, but the footings are in for the stands, as we alluded to on Monday night for football, and so that's the stands and the track and everything kind of coming together.
And we had state co-ed tennis here yesterday. I was talking to someone from Cedar Rapids Prairie. She's like, this is an incredible facility. Get the football field going.
People like the food trucks, I hear.
It was a blast. It was a great time. Showing off of some of Marshalltown's finest, including Lily Mays.
Yeah. I think they had some cashews there. 1-0, Claire Bohan. Zach's eating cashews as he's producing the game.
I'm over here on the scaffolding hanging off.
3 guys on a scaffolding coming this fall to KFJB-TV.
It's a family sitcom.
It really is.
Where there's a zany neighbor named Zach.
Kind of a hippie.
And college roommates thinking about their time at the Embers later on in life.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2, Bohan, as Hayes is on first base for the Bobcats. 1 away here at the bottom of the second. Cats down by 5 runs as East leads it 6-1. Lights have been on since game 1 when they got the power fixed. Partially. Bohan will pop one up out of play and outside of the stands.
Game 1, we were talking about it before. This is, as far as the Bound app goes back, Game 1 was the first time that Marshalltown has beat East in softball since they started recording the scores.
Very young team for East.
Yeah, 1 senior, I believe, on the roster.
Jason Bowers, head coach for the Bobcats, looks on at third. Here's a hot shot right back up the middle for Claire Bohan, who gets her first hit of the season as she was coming into the night hitless. But Bohan, the third baseman, gets the knock. And back-to-back base hits have the Bobcats in action. here in the bottom of the second inning, as this will bring up Kennedy Feldman, left fielder, batting .500 coming into the night. I know she was one of the tennis players, I believe, right? Was she playing?
I don't believe Kennedy was playing
Okay.
yesterday. They had Marshalltown had two teams going.
Doubles. Two
Yeah,
doubles, yeah.
co-ed doubles. Gavin Jablonski, and I'm missing on who his partner was.
No, Christensen was the other
Yeah.
one. Here's a pop-up left side of the infield, just sneaking into the grass, and it's out. Number 2 of the inning as Feldman pops out left side of the infield, caught by the shortstop in Howard. So 2 away. This will turn over the lineup to the top to Gianna Bonnie, who had a base knock and a run scored in the first inning. She'll dig into that left-handed batter's box as she faces off against Maya Howard.
Yeah, and yesterday Bobcats also had state co-ed golf champions with Natalie Henson and Ryan Schmidt.
Running up on the pitch, looking for maybe a slap hit to the left side of the infield. Bonnie did not offer on that. It is a ball, 1-0. Runners at first and second for the Bobcats, 2 away. Looking to claw their way back into this one. A swing as she moves up in the batter's box. 1-1 as that one fouled off into the Bobcat backstop.
Yeah, she has. It's not quite the traditional slap hitting, but she definitely has that movement in there, and just got under that pitch.
Hayes at second. Bohan is at first. Bonnie at the plate. Here's the pitch and a pop-up. Left side of the diamond and just over the fence and out of play. Still 1-2 the counts to Bonnie.
Zach's over here with the
They got
softball
Backstreet Boys
dugout,
or NSYNC or
and
whoever.
Zach's just yelling, "These are my jams. These are my jams."
The 1-2 is upstairs. It will remain 1-2 the count.
We can't let you hear all of it because we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, we don't have that
to
copyright
play.
on the the song.
KFJB-TV needs a few more hundred subscribers before we lock into that Backstreet money.
Bonnie takes upstairs 2-2. Check back to first. Not in time to kind of try to get Bohan.
But I do think we have LFO money. I think we can get LFO or O-Town. I think we can get that.
Here's the 2-2.
Oh,
this
dang.
one well struck to left field. This is going to get over the left fielder all the way to the bottom of the wall. 1 run is in. Bohan will hold at third, and Bonnie pulls up with a double and an RBI as she drives in Kristen Hayes.
Yeah, the freshman got it and went opposite field, and then she can just fly. Easy score from second as Bohan pulls up at third. The freshman 2 for 2 tonight. Single and a double.
Ava Augustine almost hit us out here in right center field in the first game, and she put a charge on one, so we are in the power alley out here. Augustine will eye, and that one just misses, maybe a touch high. It's ball 1 to Ava Augustine, who popped out to shortstop in her first at-bat tonight.
Yeah, the wind isn't blowing out quite as much now. We're about 16 inches from the flags out here, and it is not blowing out as it was earlier.
Like you needed to be any closer to tell, or what?
I don't trust a flag unless I can touch it. It's how I live my life.
No, here's your life. You go to those pumpkin patches, and they've got the donkey with the tail, and it says if the tail is moving, it's windy. If the tail's gone, there's been a tornado.
I think so. Works for me.
2-1 the count, I believe.
And for those of you with the KFJB tic-tac-toe game at home, if you had swinging donkey tail, you can mark that off.
6-2 our score. Des Moines East on top of your Marshalltown Bobcats. Things get a little loopy when we were put through the ringer early on.
Well, it's the altitude from the scaffolding. We're 14 feet in the air.
2-2 is the count. 2-away in the inning. Runners at second and third for the Bobcats. Can they add on? Abe Augustine gets jammed inside, left side of the infield. It is caught. A pop-up right there made by Purdy, the catcher. It's out number 3. Bobcats claw back within 1. It's 6-2 as we head to the third on KFJB-TV.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat athletics.
Back here at the Bobcats softball complex. Our score on the Marshalltown Hy-Vee scoreboard, East 6, Marshalltown 2. Time for a regional scoreboard update, all brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames, State Center, and West Des Moines. Jeff Brooks, our producer, back at the KFJB radio studios. Thanks to him getting the scores to us here tonight. What do we have?
We have Prairie City Monroe leads South Hamilton 1-0 at the end of 3. Indianola leads Grinnell in baseball after 1 inning, 4-0. Southeast Polk beat Valley in the first game 12-0. Leads in the second game 7-5. Ballard boys beat South Hamilton 11-4 in the first game of this softball doubleheader. Marshalltown won 16-4. First game of the doubleheader for the boys baseball. They lost to East 5-2.
Robbins, Ballinliff, and Hannawaltz. 7, 8, 9 batters due up here in the third inning for the Scarletts. As Stepp on the pitcher's plates with a 1-0 count on the batter, and that one kind of stuck her hip out a little bit, but Robbins will take first base, hit by pitch.
As she locks in, Stepp is really going to have in the Bobcats. This is one where they have to put a donut on East to make sure that they can stay in this ball game.
Emma Stepp, the 8th grader, definitely a bright future for her. Out there battling here now in this inning with a runner on base. Here's a pitch, bunt shown, and they'll bring it back. Hits outside for ball number 1. 6-4 ground out for Gracie Baliliff, the right fielder, in the first inning.
One of the things you're seeing in the Bobcat lineup is a lot of 8th grade, 9th graders, not just on the roster, but producing at a high level.
Bunt, foul down the third base line. That'll be a strike, 1-1.
And Emma, of course, as an 8th grader, is one of those, so have 4 more years to look forward to her. You can just see Sandvik, Bonnie, you look across the board, Briley Danielson. There's just a lot of young talent that haven't even had their first high school course.
Pitch is low. Wow, what a throw by Bowie down to second. Yeah, she gets her second one of the night. A throw out down at second base as Lily Robbins is caught stealing. What a great arm on Bowie. She gets it right there as you look in on KFJB-TV with a big grin on her face. What a great throw right there as she gets out number 1 of the inning as Gracie Baliliff, I believe she did offer at that, so I think it was a strike. It'll be 1-2 the count. Stepp will fire in, and here's possibly out number 2 as Sandvik will call for it. There it is, 2 away, just like that. The thing I was going to say about Emma Stepp is that the difference from after the home run that she hit to now, there's really no difference. No. She seems very cool, calm, and collected. And usually when you see 8th graders, freshmen, they wear their emotions on their sleeve a little bit. We saw Kinsley Bowie a little bit during basketball season, a little bit like that. And I really think that, obviously winning helps. It creates that culture, but also having level-headed kids like that, like Stepp, who is able to kind of put that out of her mind that she hit the first batter, and now she's worked herself 2 quick outs.
She did that well last inning as well. She struggled to find that strike zone early, but then was able to mow them down, doing well here. She definitely celebrated after that game, but once it was time for game 2, she was all business.
Yeah, all locked in. Honey Hannawalt at the plate. She was the one thrown out by Bowie last inning on the caught stealing play after a walk to begin the inning. So Hannawalt No official at bat, a left-handed batter at the plates. Righty versus lefty in the matchup. Stump fires home. This one's going to be pushed into center field. As nice play by Bonnie. She ranges in just a few steps, makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3. Third inning for Stupp. We head to the bottom of the third. Cats trailing by 4 on KFJB-TV.
In your home is power. Power to remodel your home. Take a memorable vacation. Add a deck or patio. Lennox Employees Credit Union can help you unleash the financial power you possess with a home equity loan. Consolidate debt, fund a student loan, or pay for a wedding. Home equity loans are as low as 5.74% for a 5-year fixed-rate loan. The loan process is easy. See Lennox Employees Credit Union, 1004 East Main Street in Marshalltown. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Online at lennoxecu.com.
6-2 on your Marshalltown Hy-Vee scoreboard. Meanwhile, baseball is in action tonight, Dylan.
Yeah, they're up 4-0 here in the top of the fourth. Xander Stupp's on the mound for the Bobcats as his sister Emma is on the bump or in the circle. There is no bump for the girls.
His stepsister, yeah.
Best dad joke for a summer night.
Bobcats head back to the plate. 3, 4, 5 batters in the lineup. As leading it off is Kate Sandvik. As she'll step in, and she eyes a ball just high 1-0.
Yeah, she already, I'm really impressed with her on the defensive side. She got out in her first with a liner, but she definitely, you can see softball player through and through. Slight in size, but packs a punch.
She's going to poke this one into left field. That'll get down, and she's going to round first hard, and she'll hold there. It is a single for Kate Sandvik to lead off the third inning after lining out to first back in the first inning, and this will bring up Reagan Ford. She had an RBI double in the first inning, but yeah, back to Kate Sandvik. Yeah, she definitely has that look, and that's just a, the pitch is on the outer half to her in that left-handed batter's box. Yep. She just takes it that way and has a nice little poke out there for a base knock, and she'll get ready. She is at the top of the stolen base leaders on the team, and there she goes. She picks up her 8th stolen bag of the season, and she'll get herself into scoring position. I believe that was a ball down low on that. And so base knock and a stolen bag has Sandvik at second as Reagan Ford is at the plate with a strike on her. So, yeah, that was a strike on that first pitch. Here's the 0-1, and that one's going to be just outside, 1-1.
You have to give the 7-second pause to make sure he doesn't come up.
You really do. Yeah.
It's a whole experience.
Well, if you delay, then you make sure you make the right call. Yeah. This one fought off into the backstop. It's 1-2. Off the bat of Reagan Ford. Again, we mentioned a double and an RBI back in the first inning. She drove in Gianna Bonney for the first run of the night for the Bobcats. Beautiful night, though. 73 degrees here at the softball complex. Taking low is Ford, and it's now a 2-2 count.
Yeah, Bobcats have a good opportunity after hanging a 0 on East in the top of the inning. See if they can continue to crawl back, scratch back into that 4-run deficit.
Maya Howard loads up, fires home. This one's going to be blooped in the middle of the infield. Caught by the shortstop, back to second, and they'll double off Sandvik. She was off the bag, and Reagan Ford will line out to shortstop for out number 1, and then Sandvik doubled off right there.
Yeah.
Out number 2.
Sandvik got caught leaning. She started running once the ball went in the air. Did not get back in time.
Let's bring up Emma Stupp. She's trying to aid her own cause. She's out there on the mound. 6-2 game. Bobcats down by 4. And she just might get the Cats on the board. And yes, she will. Her second home run of the night. She's in a groove now as Emma Stupp makes it 6-3. Cats back within 3. She'll round the bases as the team will come out to congratulate her on a big knockout there to left. She started the season in the 3-hole. She struggled a little bit coming into the night, batting 125, but I think after a couple home runs, she might maybe boom back up. But also, it's kind of a nice spot, maybe a little less pressure on her.
Oh, my God. She gets the bat head down and through the zone incredibly quickly. That was on the inside part of the plate, and she powered through it. As we've talked about the production, just the top 5 in the Bobcats lineup, freshman, senior, 8th grader, senior, 8th grader. And the producing on that top end is coming from a freshman and 2 8th graders. It's fantastic to watch.
2 down in the inning. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. As Emma Stepp with that home run. Here's a pop-up right side of the infield. Going back, second baseman, and Robbins makes the catch. And Lainey Danielson is out. Second time she is, well, she grounded out first time. This time she pops up to second base, but she's had the second baseman and Robbins involved both times for those. We head to the 4th inning. Cats back within 3 now. It's 6-3. You're watching Bobcat Softball on KFJB-TV.
Businesses are the backbone of our community. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce reminds you that when you shop locally, you are benefiting members of our community and adding to our local community overall. You'll find local business owners are generally more knowledgeable, provide better service, and even know their customers by name. Marshalltown Area Chamber of Commerce exists to be an advocate for our business community. Membership in the Chamber benefits your business and adds to the strength of our advocacy efforts. For more information on shopping locally and Chamber membership, go to marshalltown.org.
On to the 4th inning. 6-3 is our score. Emma Stepp with a big home run to left field. And she'll head back out to the pitcher's plate and get ready to go for her second inning of her full second inning of action here tonight in the 4th inning. She came in the second to relieve Ava Augustine, who started off the night. She went just an inning and a third, gave up 6 runs, but since Emma Stepp has really locked it in here tonight.
Yeah, she's pitched 1 2/3, really good baseball. Where moments she struggled to find the zone, she keeps battling back and making good pitches to keep the Bobcats in this game.
She had a 1-2-3 third inning.
Aided by Kinsley Bowie gunning out the runner at second base.
Yeah, just a tremendous throw out. And a caught stealing the second one she registered on the evening. Leadoff batter in Lona Howard. She'll send a weak fly ball just off the glove of Sandvik. That'll be a base knock for the leadoff batter here in the 4th inning. And Lona Howard, great effort by Sandvik to range back. That one was just kind of in no man's territory out there in short left center field, but good effort, and it will get the leadoff batter, though, and Howard aboard.
Yeah, I was not expecting Sandvik even to get a glove on it. Great effort, just about an inch and a half out of her.
Ooh. Ball hammered down the third base line. As I believe we do have is this Purdy? I think it is Purdy.
It is.
So Brooklyn Purdy, the catcher, a base knock and a run scored in the second at a 5-3 ground out in the first. It's number 1?
Number 1's on base.
Yeah. At bat, I believe it is Purdy. So Howard will take off. It'll be a stolen bag, and she'll get there cleanly.
She got a little dirty with the slide.
Yeah. Purdy, eyes step, and this one back into center field. Howard will round third base. Throw is late. Runner advances to second, and Purdy picks up an RBI single. And she drives in Howard, and then advancing on the throw from center field, she gets to second.
Yeah, we did not have any opportunity to throw her out at home. That's one where, as a cutoff, you've got to be yelling for the cutoff to say, cut it off, because, you know, if you have the ball in your hand, you're wanting to make a play. So that's on the cutoff person to be able to yell at where that ball needs to go.
So into courtesy run. had 2, but we figured out that was definitely not who we thought it was. And it's still not who we thought it was.
It's not Denny Green, because he used to say they are who we thought they were. But in this case, that is not true.
Purdy is number 11, but she's listed at 2. But she had a courtesy runner last inning, and it's number 2, but we don't know who number 2 is.
Nope.
So your guess is as good as mine. Or wait. Oh, there's 2 Purdys. Emerson Purdy.
That's Emerson McCarl.
I think that might be wrong.
Because that's where we've been thrown off.
Because we got to actually know it's Mo Purdy. That's who it is. It's not Brooklyn Purdy. It's Mo Purdy. And Brooklyn Purdy is running.
That's exactly what you called me after I got my haircut. You said that haircut makes you look Mo Purdy.
That was awful.
They can't all be winners.
Well, hey, we're in the 4th, and we finally got it figured out here.
There we go.
We didn't get first names on the scorecard, so we're doing the best we can, folks.
That's right. Yeah. So if you are an opposing coach, for whatever reason watching this, clean, legible first and last names.
And maybe
we'll treat
the day
your kid,
of.
Yeah,
we'll
treat your kids really well.
Yeah, we will. Lively Hannawalt is at the plate. She had a single and a home run. Here's a liner to the third base or left field. Feldman misplays it. She's going to be around to second base, and the score is Brooklyn Purdy, who is running for Mo Purdy. No relation to Brock.
Not that we know of.
Who rolling that, a double or a... I don't think she touched it.
She didn't. That's a double. It was one of those she got caught in no man's land and just skipped right between her legs.
So an RBI for Lively Hannawalt, and we're going to have a pitching change, and we'll take a timeout and a break. It's 8-3 East on top of your Marshalltown Bobcats right here on KFJB-TV.
Never have to wait after ordering new appliances. At Penn's Appliance, you wouldn't. With an incredible selection in stock and ready to install today. Our friendly team is here to help you pick the perfect set to match your style. And let our professional technicians install and set up your new appliances, often delivering the very next day. Stop in today, see all the new features, and find your new look at Penn's Appliance. For sales and service of everything appliance, go see the Pence team.
Don't let concerns about current events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones financial advisor Zach Wall can help. He'll work with you to understand today's financial landscape and how to be positioned for the long term. Edward Jones can give you the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 in Marshalltown or online at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
8-3 is our score as the Bobcats trailing it at home here tonight as the East Scarletts in game number 2 giving exceptional effort after being down 16-4 in game number 1. They have an 8-3 lead right now. New pitcher into the game is Carson Price for the Marshalltown Bobcats. Her 5th appearance of the season, a 1-0 record, 11 2/3 with an ERA just over 11 so far on the season. She's off to a 2-0 count to Gracilia Fisher, left fielder tonight. Walking a run scored in the first inning for her. And she'll swing and foul tip one off the end of the bat. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and Carson's going to give a little bit different of an angle, being left-handed, the first Bobcat left-hander up out of the pin here today, so it's just coming at it from a different angle. Just a little bit of throw-off for the East batters.
Price just missing a little bit. Pretty good pitch location, but it's a 3-1 count now.
Yeah, Bobcat pitchers all night in this second game have struggled on that first pitch especially, but just missing the mark here tonight.
Chopper right back up the middle. What a great play over there at short, but misplayed at first. Not able to get it on the low throw is Danielson. As Sandvik set that one there, it's now 9-3 as a run comes in to score.
Yeah, that's an E6. It looked like Sandvik may have had a play just at third if she would have went to Bohan, but made the throw, and Danielson tried the stretch, and it just went under her glove. Bobcats find themselves reeling here, giving up another 3 spot here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, so no outs here in the top of the 4th inning. 3 runs in already. 9-3 your score. Price will fire. Pitches high to the backstop. It goes just off the glove of Bowie, and that will allow Fisher to go over to third base.
And we've talked about this across different sports concerning female sports, mainly because our female teams are young across the board.
Yeah.
Success is going to be a little bit up and down. It's not going to be linear. You're going to see a big win followed by, oh, man, we made this mistake, that mistake.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that with baseball the other night as well.
Yep.
You beat Ames in game 1 and then lose 15-0. Just when you don't have a ton of senior and junior leadership, that's just, you're right. It's going to happen with game scenarios that maybe some players just haven't even really faced.
And the other thing is when the top classes went to everything being a doubleheader, you immediately maximize pitching staffs. And when you don't have a ton, you're stretched thin. You have people on the mound or in the circle in situations they normally wouldn't be in.
Price fires home, and Bowie tries to frame it, and unfortunately a little bit too inside, and that will walk the batter in Maya Howard. So Howard is at first.
And they're going to bring in a courtesy runner for her again, Amanda Yang.
Yeah. Did much better that time on that name.
Well, we have it spelled two different ways. Why wouldn't we here tonight?
So runners at the corners for East, already up 9-3 and 3 runs in this inning as Price fires in outside, 1-0 to Cora Nope. Not Nope. An E8, it's in an F6.
Nope to Nope.
Nope to Nope. 0 for 2 tonight is Nope. And Shalai, and there's a strike, 1-1.
It is interesting that it is like a painter back there with an umpire. They can all have their own style and their own speed.
Yeah. Happy strikes. Yeah. Bunt right back to Price. Goes home with it. Bowie makes the tag out at the plate. Great play right there for the Cats. Heads up play by Price. And it's a 1-2 out right there for out number 1 of the inning as Fisher is tagged out at home plate as Yang will move over to second base, and on the fielder's choice, Noop is at first.
Yeah, the sophomore kept a level head, play right in front of the circle, made a perfect throw, and Bowie with a great tag as Bobcats get their first out.
Price loads up, fires, and the first pitch to the batter in Lily Robbins is a foul ball. I don't know if we can see over there, but you see across the way a gentleman out on his patio. He's probably defending there. He heard that foul ball earlier to almost his window.
Yeah, it was right above his window. He's had enough of it.
Yeah. Pitch outside. I don't know if Keith can get a shot of him because he might be watching KFJB-TV as well.
Yeah, and we'll have Zach run on over there
and
get a waiver signed to make sure that he can be on.
Pitch bounced to home plate. Another ball to Robbins from Price.
You'll see a lot of times at sporting events or conferences, they'll say by walking in, you say that you'll be a part of the production. Well, he's on the other side of the fence, so I don't know if that applies.
2-1 all the way, and here's a liner to center field as trying to cut it off. Can't quite get it his body. She'll throw it back in. Another run is in. It is now 10-3 East on top.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Bobcats thought Bonnie might have a play at it, but she made the wise choice and got it off the bounce.
So Yang, the courtesy runner for Howard, ends up scoring as Noop is over to second base, and it's an RBI single for Lily Robbins. And the first pitch is fouled into the backstop by Bailiff. As Gracie Bailiff at the plate 0 for 2 tonight, a ground out and a fly out.
Yeah, you still look at this Bobcat team. I just feel if they can get this stopped, if they can get the bleeding stopped, East has struggled all year. It's not unheard of to put 8 runs on them.
Pitch in the dirt. It's a 1-1 count now.
But they've got to get the bleeding to stop here in the fourth.
Well, the gentleman on his patio is headed back in. He probably heard he was on KFJB-TV. He's out of here.
He's calling family and friends to make sure to, hey, tune in. I just was on.
1-1 count. He's got a call on the landline, though. I didn't see him with his texting out there. Yeah, Keith's trying to get the shot there, but he's already gone inside, Keith. Here's a chopper over to third. Bohan has it over to first cleanly. That is the second out of the inning as Bailiff will ground out 5-3.
Big shout out to Stacy Galima. East had a young lady forget their jersey, so hence it has thrown some things off here.
So she was put out of commission because of the power outage, and she must be watching the game at home now.
So Stacy came in and helped us out with some stuff, so thank you, Stacy, for that.
Appreciate that. She would normally be doing PA here tonight, but there's no scoreboard, and now one of the East players gets a ball to her back. That's Snoop.
Oy.
And the throw over by the catcher in Bowie. Got her in the backside, lower back, and she's being checked out by head coach James Gibbu.
Another shout out for Stacy. She also gave us score for game 1 of the guys game too. So your associate DA or AD, not DA. She has no legal training. I want that to be known. But AD doing some work for KFJB-TV. We appreciate it.
10-3 our score. We're in the top of the 4th inning. And it looks like Noop is going to stay in there. Looks like she's all right.
Yeah, right in that kidney area. That cannot feel good.
So 2 away as Bailiff just grounded out 5-3. Honey Hannawalt will dig in. A walk. She was caught stealing in the second. She flew out to center in the 3rd inning. She'll eye a pitch outside by Carson Price, 1-0.
That's the 4. That's a walk there.
I got lost. We had a guy in a patio or a porch, whatever you call it. Oh, no, now he's got his wife out there. I think they're going to make a night of it.
There's 2 ladies out there and a gentleman.
Oh, the gentleman's gone.
Yes.
All right.
They didn't know how famous they were.
They've heard. And everyone's coming out.
People are coming over now.
Everyone's invited.
It's a watch party at Bobcat Estates.
Bases loaded for the Scarletts, and here's a ball drilled to center field, and Bonnie not able to get it to it. 2 runs are in, possibly a third as the ball goes all the way to the warning track. It's a bases-clearing triple for Lona Howard. She has a triple, double, and a single and reached on an error tonight, and now she picks up 3 RBI.
This game has gone into from a struggle to absolute danger zone. Bobcats cannot get out of this 4th inning.
Noop, Robbins, and Hannawalt all come in to score off the RBI triple, and they bat around. In this inning so far, 7 runs are in. And we have a meeting on the pitcher's mound. We'll take a timeout. This is Bobcat softball right here on KFJB-TV.
College look like to you? Living on campus in the dorms. Turning your passion into a career. Getting the help you need to succeed. Becoming involved on campus. Playing the sport you love. Meeting people on campus. Saving money while earning your degree and transferring to a university. No matter what college looks like to you, start your education at Marshalltown Community College. Locations in Marshalltown and Grinnell.
Bobcats softball, we're in the top of the 4th inning as the Bobcats down by 10 runs, 13-3. Carson Price still in the pitcher's circle here. But Jason Bowers, head coach for the Bobcats softball program, had a quick meeting out there. The entire infield came out as well. Pitched by Price's low to the 2-hole hitter in Mo Purdy. Well, this is somebody else.
One of the things being in the outfield, we have much better sight lines, but it is hard to. It's number 1, so it is going to be Lona Hernandez-Howard.
I thought I just had her for the triple.
No, I had Hannah Walt. Honey Hannah Walt had the triple.
Then who walked? Oh, boy.
And she well, now it's Howard walked.
All right, so the triple and 3 RBI went to Honey Hannawalt.
Would you like a baseball update here on the score?
Let's do that. Why don't we?
All righty, Bobcats are up 4-2, top of 6. East has a runner on first and third base with 2 outs.
Runner in Howard takes off, and she's into second base cleanly. As Hannawalt is at third and Howard is at second. And here's a bloop shot to right field. That's going to get down on the to the left of the line. It is in fair territory, and the runner from third in Honey Hannawalt scores, making it 14-3. Third goes Howard.
That was like a pool trick shot. It's just like right off the cue. That thing was spinning with some great backspin and just dropped just off the line there. No chance for the Bobcats to get to that one.
The Cats down by 11 here this inning in the top of the 4th inning, as pitching has really been the name of the game here tonight in game number 2. Pitch a little bit high and outside to Lively Hannawalt.
Yeah, the top of the zone, the ump has been consistent in both games. That top of the zone will not get called a strike.
Runners on the corners, first and third for East. Top of the 4th inning. And it looks like the pitch is just going to miss here again, 2-0.
Yeah, it's been all night. That second pitch, Bobcat pitchers have been behind in the count all night long.
Here's a ball drilled to center. Bonnie comes in but misplays it. Did not go back with it, and it's off the tip of her glove, and they fire all the way into third. A run will come in to score. A tough play. Doubler.
I'm going with a 2-base error. I feel like that was off the glove.
It was off the glove. You're correct. As Howard comes in to score from third, Brooklyn Purdy gets over to second base.
Yeah, and that's just
Lively Hannawalt at second.
In center field can be difficult to read at points because you don't have the angle that you have in left and right field to see it off the bat, so your body almost immediately wants to come forward to it to meet it, and it just rocketed on the backside.
That is for sure. Gracilia Fisher is at the plates. Walking a run scored back in the first inning. She stands in here, lefty versus righty. Made the motion like she was going to go around, did not. She'll take a ball outside. Runners at second and third. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. It is played by Sandvik. Run will score. Runner advances to third. Another one will come in as a error is thrown over at third base. And that will allow Hanwalt and Purdy both to score, adding on to the large lead now. East has grown here in the top of the fourth inning. Yeah, I thought that was going to be out number 2. I thought Gracie Blaililiff grounded out.
Yeah.
And then we had that force out at home plate. So it should be
third out.
Should be the third out of the inning unless they did not say she pulled her foot.
Graciela, that was the play where the lead runner was out, I believe.
Yeah.
And
Fisher, I thought she was out for out number 1. And then we had a 5-3 ground out by Bailiff, I thought. Bohan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that should have been the third out right there by Gracie Fisher right there. She should have been the first and third out of the inning.
It doesn't seem that Bowers or the staff see anything like that, so yeah, I'm with y'all as we're looking back through. But Bobcats definitely have some work to do if they can get out of the top of the fourth here.
Well, it's 17-3. Big lead for East now here in the top of the fourth. Price still out there working, trying to get out of the inning, getting that fourth out.
Yeah, it's really, we've talked about this a lot, but when they aren't missing the zone, they're getting all of the zone as those pitches are just being about belt high down the middle, and it's becoming a pitching machine, and the ladies from the Scarletts are just ripping them.
Pitch upstairs to the backstop. It is going to miss for a ball. Maya Hernandez-Howard at the plate for East. Starting pitcher tonight in game number 2. Time is called. I think there was going to be possibly an illegal pitch. Maybe she did not come set long enough.
I thought they called time. I think they called time, and the ump was too late in signaling it, so Carson was already in her windup.
Price fires in, swing and a miss, and a strikeout. Fourth out of the inning for the Bobcats as we head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 17-3, East on top, your Marshalltown Bobcats.
The right insurance agent can make all the difference. Assured Partners agents represent multiple insurance companies. They can pick and choose from a larger variety of outstanding insurance options. Assured Partners also handles life and health insurance and Medicare supplement coverage. With access to local, regional, and national insurance companies, Assured Partners will create policies tailored to the coverage you need. For more information, go online to assuredpartners.com/Marshalltown. Power through partnership with Assured Partners in Marshalltown, Toledo, and West Des Moines.
Head to the top of the bottom of the fourth inning. Bobcats are trailing 17-3 here on KFJB-TV. I'm Brandon Lewis, Dylan Doze alongside me. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by the Home Rental Center and Sales Company. Need it? Rent it. Home Rental Center and Sales Company in Marshalltown. Well, time to get a scoreboard update here tonight as action going on around Central Iowa. Brought to you by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines.
We'll start with your Bobcat boys baseball. In the second game in the doubleheader, they are up 4-2, bottom of the sixth. 2 outs as the Bobcats are batting. South Hardin beats Union Community 6-3 in baseball. In softball, Dyke New Hartford 6, South Hardin 1. Softball, East Marshall beats Denver 12-0. Continuing softball, Newton leads Pella Christian 9-4 at the top of the fourth. And Dyke New Hart, and then PCM still leads South Hamilton 1-0, and that is in baseball. First game of this doubleheader, Bobcats won 16-4, find themselves trailing 17-3, and the boys in their first game of the doubleheader lost 5-2 to Des Moines East.
So back out to pitch is Maya Howard for the Scarletts. She'll rock and fire. Red pants, black top for the Scarletts. And an out going to be recorded here to Kristen Hayes.
That was actually Carson Price was batting in that.
Okay, so Carson Price came in for that.
Yeah, and that PA is always a nice thing. Without the scoreboard, we lost the PA as well, and they're always do. Stacy always does a nice job of keeping us abreast of those situations.
That wasn't the third pitch of that at bat. Did she get called for being out of the box on the swing, or I thought that was only if you make contact? Who knows? Maybe I missed a strike. Wouldn't be the first one tonight.
No, it's folks. We appreciate you hanging with us. There's been things in our control and outside of our control here.
Bohan sends a chopper to short, and Howard over to first, and Noop, and she'll make the clean grab over there. That is a 6-3 ground out by Claire Bohan for out number 2.
And for viewers at home, Brandon, would you run us back through what are the mercy rules?
Believe still the same. It's 15 after 3, 12 after 4, 10 after 5 in softball.
So we are 1 out away here from needing to keep this one going.
So Kennedy Feldman's going to be hit for by Ava Kuzaro. Kuzaro, first pitch she sees, she'll send a pop-up to second base, and Robbins. That'll be caught, and it'll be a 1-2-3 fourth inning for Maya Howard, and that will end things here tonight as the Bobcats go down in game number 2, 17-3, basically a reverse of what the Cats did to the Scarletts in game number 1, 16-4. Bobcats won that one. So the Bobcats fall to 3-7 on the season. Meanwhile, for the Scarletts, they go to 2-14 with the victory in game number 2. This is Bobcat Softball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
Like to work with your hands? Enjoy the satisfaction of building something that lasts and knowing you played a part in it. If so, Marshalltown Community College's construction program might be just right for you. This hands-on program is great training for a real-world job. Call or stop in to Marshalltown Community College to learn more. Fall term classes start August 28th.
Welcome into the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors, located at 14 East Southridge Road in Marshalltown. Bobcats fall in game number 2, 17-3. They won game number 1, 16-4. Emma Stopp, 2 home runs tonight. She put a charge into the ball out there, Dylan.
Yeah, she did. She was able to get the barrel of the bat inside because both those pitches she knocked out were on the inside of the plate and just did a great job.
Bobcats fall to 3-7 on the season after picking up a win in game number 1, a loss in game number 2. We continue with more stats. We'll also name our Bobcat Player of the Game, all brought to you by Calvin Rocket in Marshalltown. This is Bobcat Softball right here on KFJB-TV.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Since 1967, Jensen Ford Lincoln has served generations of families around central Iowa. Quality vehicles, professional service, knowledge of our product, that's a part of Jensen. But what's more important to us is a trust that is passed down from every generation. Jensen Ford Lincoln wants to serve your family. We want to be there for your first car, we want to be there for your family SUV, and we want to see you drive away in the Mustang you always dreamed of. At Jensen, we want to be here for you now and every mile along the way.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Capon & Brown helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Capon & Brown to hear more about how they can help you feel healthier and happier in your home. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call them today at 641-753-3563 or visit them online at caponandbrowninc.com. Your local premier Lennox dealer, where quality has been a promise for 48 years.
Welcome back into the Locker Room Report here on KFJB-TV. Time for a scoreboard update, which is all brought to you tonight by Central State Bank. Discover what Central State Bank can do for you. Locations in Ames State Center and in West Des Moines.
Yeah, Bobcat boys have 2 outs in the top of the 7th as Jacob Hayes just secures the second out for the Bobcats. Xander Stupp still going strong, 1 out away from splitting a twin bill against Des Moines East on the softball side. Bobcats split it in the first game, winning 16-4, but as you can see from the screen, falling 17-3 in the bottom half of the nightcap.
Also, other area scores going on. Southeast Polk defeats Valley 12-9 in game number 2. Indianola leads Grinnell 2-0 after 5 innings of play. Baseball tonight, South Hardin Bears Union Community 6-3 as South Hardin is up in that one. Softball, Dyke New Hartford 6-1 against South Hardin, a final one in that one, 6-1. Also, Grundy Center is defeated by Columbus Catholic 12-0 tonight. And also PCM leads South Hamilton 1-0 at the end of 3.
And the Bobcat game is a final as the freshman Nick Wise secures the third out. They defeat East 4-2.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk to the head man for the Marshalltown Bobcats, Jason Bowers. This is Bobcat Softball right here on KFJB-TV.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. Zach Wall, your Marshalltown Edward Jones financial advisor, is here to help you. He will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions, so he can help you achieve what's most important to you. Call Zach Wall at 641-752-3017 to schedule an appointment today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Sports Plus Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, we customize each patient's treatment plan to their individual needs. What does that mean? It means that not every back or knee problem is treated the same, and that your program will be unique and designed especially for your needs or problem. This improves how quickly you will return to work or sports. The Sports Plus staff is encouraging and takes pride in your successful recovery. This is just one more reason why champions choose Sports Plus Physical Therapy as their favorite place to rehabilitate and train.
Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse. Ribeyes and sirloins, aged, hand-cut, and served with your choice of 2 of Legends' legendary sides and a dinner roll. If you are a prime rib fan, Legends has prime rib every Friday and Saturday starting at 4 p.m. With 3 sides to choose from, it's chef-seasoned and slow-cooked to tender, juicy perfection. Try Legends prime rib, and you'll know why it's Marshalltown's favorite. Legends American Grill is Marshalltown Steakhouse.
Welcome back to the Marshalltown Softball Complex. Bobcats are defeated in game number 2. 7-3 is the final from game number 1 as Jason Bowers, head coach, with us here tonight. And, Coach, we'll have you look right into that camera over there as having a little bit of mic difficulty here tonight. But, boy, I tell you what, in game number 1, it was an impressive performance by the 8th grader, Emma Stepp. She had a 3-run home run, got you the win, and then she hits another a home run in game number 2. So her performance tonight, very impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Emma's one of those kids that I knew in open gym when I started pitching to her that she could hit the ball. And she's got so much power. I don't know if you noticed me on third base, but when she's up to bat, I get back as far as I can. I get closer to their dugout because I know it's coming hard somewhere.
Yeah.
And you see how many she actually fouled off in game 1 there before she ended up hitting the home run. So, yeah, she's special, and I'm glad she's on my team for the next 5 years.
Yeah, that's for sure. Of course, game 1 went in your favor. Final score 16-4 and then 17-3 in game number 2. Kind of a tale of 2 different games. Obviously, pitching in game number 2 struggled a little bit more. But, boy, it seemed like for a lot of your players here tonight, it seemed like they kept fight and claw and trying to get back into this one and do the right things to end up. But overall, I'm sure you have to be happy with how the night went, especially in game number 1.
Yeah, game 1 for sure. I thought our energy was great in game 1. And I thought we got a little flat there in game 2. Early when it was, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, we started chipping away at it. I thought our energy was good, and then the wheels of the bus just kind of fell off. With the energy, the pitching I think we got tired. As you know, my pitching staff is light. I think we just got tired there. Maybe a human night. But, the kids kept battling. I kept telling my coach, if we can keep it close, if we can keep it with 4 or 5 runs, I really thought that we could come back and get that win there. But they just had that huge inning, and obviously we couldn't do much about that.
Coach, as you are building a program from the ground up, you look at those top 5 hitters, you go freshman, senior, 8th grader, senior, 8th grader. What does that mix of veteran and not even having their first high school class hitting in that top part of the lineup, what does that mean for both the present and the future of the Bobcats?
Yeah, I think present, the kids understand that I don't really care if they're a senior or an 8th grader. If they practice hard, they show me they can contribute either with the bat or the glove, I'm going to find a spot for them on the field. So, and I think the future is bright. I mean, I'm excited about the 8th grade class, that freshman class, even the sophomore. I mean, they're still kind of technically underclassmen. I tell you what, if we can get our pitching shored up here in the next year or 2, we're going to do some damage. I think we really can compete in this conference.
Yeah, that's for sure. Coach, thanks so much for the time, and we'll talk to you on Monday night as that will be our next softball broadcast. Monday, you're going to be up on the road at Waterloo East. We'll talk to you then. All right, that is Jason Bowers, head coach, here on the Locker Room Report. This is Bobcats Softball. You're watching KFJB-TV.
In today's world, you are what you put on social media. If you don't believe me, go check out Calvin Rocket on Facebook. Not only will you find enticing pictures of delicious specials and favorite menu items, you'll also see a whole lot of Bobcat pride. From football to fine arts and everything in between, Calvin Rocket is always sharing what makes them proud to be Bobcats. Keep up to date with Calvin Rocket specials and events at facebook.com/Calvin Rocket Marshalltown. Share the pride, and don't forget to share the cheese curds.
There's nothing like enjoying a bicycle ride on Lynn Creek Trail. The ride gets even better when you take a break at Wandering Creek Golf Club. No, not to golf, but to enjoy your favorite cold beverage. Wandering Creek Golf Club in Marshalltown is known for its premier golf course and its 2 full-swing simulators. But did you know it's right off the bike trail next to Grimes Farm? It's the perfect place to stop to relax under the pergola and enjoy a drink with friends. Travel the trails of Marshall County, but make Wandering Creek your destination.
You're an empty nester closing in on that retirement property. Chances are your plans didn't include mom moving in, but life happens and you do the right thing. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement means caring for yourself and a loved one, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Back in on the Locker Room Report, all brought to you by Wells Fargo Advisors, located at 14 East Southridge Road in Marshalltown. Time to name our Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill Player of the Game. Of course, Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill in Marshalltown, open for dine-in or to go visit them pre- or post-game here tonight. Well, Emma Stepp had a 3-run home run, her first varsity home run of her career in game number 1, and then piled on her second home run of her season in game number 2.
Yeah, went solo shot, and she just, you could see it. Coach talked a little bit about it. When she gets something on the inner half that she can turn on, man, that confidence is just going to grow and grow. Just 2 home runs, and I think those are going to be she's going to have a ton by the time her career in the red, white, and blue is done.
Yeah, that is for sure. As Emma Stepp is our player of the game, she also pitched in game number 2. She pitched in game number 1 as well, and did a nice job battling out there on the mound. That is our player of the game, all brought to you by Calvin Rocket Bar and Grill. Calvin Rocket awards a free pizza to the Bobcat player of the game. This is Bobcat Softball on KFJB-TV.
City within a city not far from here. The city includes a beautiful apartment building with indoor parking, a chapel, a movie theater, a swimming pool, exercise and recreational facilities, putting greens, and more. The city isn't really a city, but it is a wonderful place to live. Make friends and live your best life. It's the Embers Retirement Community in Marshalltown. The Embers provides security, independence, and companionship. Beautiful grounds outside and lovely studio, 1- and 2-bedroom apartments inside. See it for yourself. The Embers in Marshalltown.
Marshalltown knows competition. We started forging trowels in 1890 and evolved into manufacturing tools for masonry, drywall, concrete, flooring, tile, paint, and more. Today, we're still going strong. Marshalltown strong. As a worldwide leader in manufacturing, we crush the competition. We believe in our community and are proud to support Bobcat Athletics.
You look forward to retirement as your time to relax. But now that it's here, turns out relaxation is overrated and you'd rather get back to work with an idea of your own. Wells Fargo Advisors can help. For more than 125 years, we've created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. When retirement plans change course, turn to Wells Fargo Advisors. Together, we'll go far.
Wells Fargo Advisors is located at 14 East South Ridge Road in Marshalltown. Call them at 641-752-5401. They're a member SIPC.
Today's game is brought to you by Sports Plus, Sports Medicine and Physical Therapy Center, sportsplusTherapy.com. Edward Jones, Zach Wall, your financial advisor in Marshalltown. Capon and Brown, your local premier Lennox dealer. Zeno's, a family tradition in Marshalltown for over 70 years. McGregor's Furniture and Mattress, with quality furniture for every room in your home.
One more final time as you take a look at Brian Murphy, girls basketball coach, doing extra time out here tonight in those circles.
They're perfect.
Field is looking real nice now. All right, coming up on Monday will be our next broadcast of Bobcats softball as they take on Waterloo East on the road. Trojans and Bobcats. Game number 1 at 5. Game number 2 approximately 7 o'clock. Hope to have you along for that one. Thanks so much to Keith Stewart on camera here tonight, our producer Zach Tomish, as well as our producer back at the KFJB radio studios, Jeff Brooks. For Dylan Does, I'm Brandon Lewis. Once again, a final tonight in game number 2, 17-3. Cats won game number 1, though, 16-4. The record now 3-7 on the season as they suffer the loss here tonight in game number 2. You've been watching Marshalltown Bobcats softball right here on your home for the Cats. It's News Talk 1230 KFJB AM 93.9 FM and right here on KFJB-TV.